Hello, mate.
Hello, how are you?
Welcome to the fun.
Thank you for having me.
Come on
Thank
in.
you for having me. Hello.
What the fuck is up, Cody Dahler?
How are you?
Whoa, we love that
I feel
degree
so
of
perceived.
enthusiasm.
I've never met in person. How are you doing?
I'm good, thanks.
You
How
very
are
kindly wrote on my second
I did.
computer, and
I did.
it made my life.
Yes, well, that's very kind of you to say. The BBC contract writer work, getting thrown like scripts that are already great and then being forced to like send over jokes is always quite embarrassing.
What
So
are you talking about?
I'm like, Olga doesn't need this.
Yeah, I do.
No, I don't think
Yeah,
you did.
100%.
I don't think you did.
Okay, computer wouldn't have been the same without Cody Dahler. You heard it here first.
Without my single, I think, T-Rex joke. Made the series.
Everybody
Made
remembers
the series.
T-Rex, yeah.
That's what the awards are for. Yeah.
Hello and welcome to Glue Factory. That's the sound of Riley leaving the studio. He was here. He will be here in a moment. Cody Dahler's here.
Woo!
Hello.
Please come
Here
see
he
me
is.
on tour. My show, Olga Koch, Fat Tom Cruise, is opening at Soho Theatre in February, and then going to Australia and back to the UK.
You can, should, and must. The classic route. UK, Australia, UK.
There we go. The sandwich.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. Cody, have you got anything to plug?
I would love to plug my podcast.
Please.
It's called The Truth in My Opinion.
I've been on
it. Milo's been on it.
Woo!
Olga, would you like to come on it?
I would love to come on.
Fantastic. Olga's going to come on it.
It's going to be like Florida.
It's a podcast where I ask comedians to bring 3 news stories that they think everyone should be talking about. It's a way of navigating our way through the
Is
news without
Tropical
wanting to end
House
our
being back a news
lives.
story?
That would be a fantastic news story.
There you go.
That'd be fantastic. So
Yeah,
watch
yeah.
out for Olga's episode where we talk about Tropical House.
Yeah, check out that. It's fun little newsy podcast if you're a news head.
You're a news head, exactly.
Yeah. Also, please come and see me on tour in Ireland in February and in Australia in April. Those are both on sale. So many tickets to sell, as always. Yeah, enjoy the episode. This was a fun one.
This was great.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah. So crack on, enjoy, and do remember to comment if you're normal. Oh, and also, if you any platform, like, comment, subscribe, 5-star reviews. That helps. The Patreon, there's 50% more of this on the Patreon. If you want to understand half of the references we just made in this intro, that will be really helpful for understanding those. It's like it's kind of like the book Infinite Jest. Like you can only really understand the first chapter once you've read the last chapter. And you can only do that if you're on the Patreon. So if you want to be an annoying toxic man, that's how to do that. It's £5 a month.
The only way to understand Infinite Jest is if you can read. So
That's right. Yeah. And most people can't. Enjoy the app. It's lovely to have you back.
I've missed my work husband and my work son so much. And I'm so excited to meet my work nephew.
Yes, that sounds nice.
Nepotism. Let's go.
It's
Real
so literal.
Classical nepotism. My
All right.
favorite kind.
I need to share this. You can then talk about whatever you want. But I have been struggling with social media addiction. I'm the first person in history to ever be addicted to social media.
Yeah.
It made me so crazy towards the end of the last year. Like truly, truly, truly crazy. I can't even tell you where my mind went. Then my brother got me a brick for Christmas, which I up until this point thought
It's
was like,
greatest in European gift.
an actual brick,
Yeah.
like a clay brick. But I thought at this point, up to this point, that it would be like a very, very silly thing. And I'm like, I'm better than a brick. I'm not better than a brick. A brick, if you didn't know, tiny little device you put in the most inconvenient place possible. Tap your phone on it. It blocks whatever apps you ask it to block. And then the only way to unblock those apps is to tap it again. So if you put it in like your freezer and you're out for the day, the only way to enable TikTok and Instagram again is through tapping the brick again.
You've got to go back to your freezer and tap it.
Yeah. Or wherever you put it in a very inconvenient place. Put it at your ex's house. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Oh, you can
very
put it
good,
in.
yeah.
You could
Not
put it.
only have I unblocked Instagram, but I've made a terrible mistake. I'm in a really
like-
toxic situation now.
You could like apply for a visa to go to, I don't know,
Exactly.
Iran.
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
you could
yeah,
bring
yeah.
it with you to the visa appointment in the Iranian embassy.
Yeah.
And then you could like put it in like a cupboard.
And they're like, oh my God, no, it's a bomb. You're like, no, this is just for me to stop
This
watching
is-
my ex's Instagram stories.
This is, I have
Yeah.
to apply for an Iranian visa
Yeah.
every time I want to go on Instagram.
I mean, to be fair, actually just moving to Iran would make a lot of apps on your phone
Yeah.
stop working.
Okay.
right.
That would be quite a good.
Okay.
That whole country is kind of like a brick.
Okay. That being said, I will say the good people in Milwaukee who designed the brick, they need my coin. And so I have my record so far is being off Instagram for 170 hours, which I think is pretty Pretty good.
Very good.
It's pretty good. There is, of course, a desktop Instagram on my laptop, but we don't talk about that because it doesn't have the same functionality.
There's always a workaround.
And so I'm like, oh yay! I get to see the wonder in everyday life again. I saw twins on the way here, and I was like, wow, twins! You know what I mean?
How many twins are we missing by being on Instagram? Maybe.
Not the movie with Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Just two women who were twins, and I was like, the world is beautiful. Wouldn't have seen that if I was on TikTok.
The thing is, how many twins have you seen and not known they were twins because they weren't with their twin?
Or they were fraternal twins.
Or you were on Instagram.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's the point I'm making. These are also good points.
Yeah.
How many twins have you seen on Instagram, though?
This is true. If you're twins, high likelihood you got some shenanigans.
I mean, that's the only place I see Jedward.
Well,
this is true.
This is shamelessly stealing from Tom Walker, friend of all of us.
We love Tom Walker.
Mm-hmm.
He had a thing a few years ago with this pair of Australian twins because he loves twins.
Okay, but I mean, twins are wonderful.
Yeah.
You guys are not amazed. You are spending too much time on Instagram.
Well, some twins, there are like good twins like Jedward, but then there are also bad twins like the
Cray
Winklevosses.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Cray twins, they straddle the line between good and bad.
They quite literally straddle the line. They're
Okay, so what are the 4 quadrants of twins? So
I think it's those 3.
You've got
Winklevoss.
geezer, American.
Twinks. Okay.
Gay incest.
What?
Wait, which one?
What?
Jedward are having sex with each other.
Are they?
I don't think they actually are. Legally, they're not. But they give off the vibe
Shut
that they
up.
would.
What do you mean allegedly?
My controversial opinion.
Well, that's what Olga said, allegedly.
Gay incest is fine because you can't make kids. Anyway.
I mean, logically, it holds up.
And also, every time you bring up incest, people are like, "Oh, what about the children? What if we're talking about casual fun?
Yeah.
What if we're talking about hand stuff? Stop it.
Yeah.
Should we cut this?
I would prefer to.
What we're talking about hand stuff.
I don't want to talk about
Hang on,
hand
Olga,
stuff.
you said Brick is from Milwaukee.
Oh yeah, they designed it.
Do
in
they have a
Milwaukee.
particular social media problem in Milwaukee?
I just love Milwaukee. I have a lot of love for Milwaukee.
You do. in
Yeah, it's a
particular.
great city.
Milwaukee's old or Milwaukee's best?
Are those beers?
Yeah, those are 2 beers.
Oh,
Yeah.
great.
Or
They
the,
also have
or the drills.
Harley Davidson, cheese curds, lots of good stuff happening in
Yeah,
Milwaukee.
yeah.
This is all from
Cheese-
Milwaukee.
Yeah,
Are you-
the movie Bridesmaids set in Milwaukee.
Is this a read? Did we not get told that we had a read for the city of Milwaukee?
Love you, Milwaukee.
Go
My favorite
Bucks or whatever they are.
My
Yeah,
favorite
that's right,
bar
it's
in the
Bucks.
world.
Oh, is it?
At
Yeah.
random, one of the best bars I've ever been to, if not the best bar I've ever been
What
to.
makes it What makes it good? Quickly.
Oh my God! It looks. First
I
of
don't
all,
know why I said quickly. we definitely have time.
Straight
if
out of the-
anything, stretch it out.
it's straight out of the 70s. They have frozen cocktails. It's just a good time. You got to go to At Random. Also, Pabst Blue Ribbon Factory Tour, incredible. A great wedding venue as well. Guys, I've missed you. I will
they
say.
do they
Ribbon
quote-
Factory Tour is really not a sentence I expected
It's
to
really
hear
good.
at any point today.
They're not making Pabst Blue Ribbon there anymore, obviously. The
Yeah, they-
trademark has been bought
They
off.
just do the quote from Blue Velvet.
What's the quote for Blue Ribbon?
Blue Velvet. The
Yeah,
movie, Dennis Hopper.
The Jane Lynch, yeah.
Yeah, where he's like, Heineken, fuck that shit. Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Oh, shit. Did
Yeah.
I just say Jane Lynch instead of David Lynch?
Yeah. That's why that movie's banned in the Netherlands.
Yeah. Is it Jane Lynch? Isn't Jane Lynch the lady from...
From Glee.
Yeah, that's the one.
I've lost
You
it.
know,
What if
Blue
David
Velvet
Lynch had
is directed
directed
by
Glee?
Jane Lynch. They're singing quite a bit more. Blue Velvet the musical.
I mean, they do sing a bit in Blue Velvet.
Oh, God. That's,
Mhm.
okay,
I
I
would-
guess everybody's
have you
seen
just-
Blue Velvet.
I
Have
wanna
you just-
see
have you just
David
gotten
Lynch's
off a
Glee.
long flight.
No, it's the fact is, all of this energy is usually channeled into Instagram and TikTok. And now I feel crazy because I miss it so much.
Yeah, it's doing your mental health a world of good, but the rest of us, it's
I'm so
having quite a
sorry,
serious
Cody.
effect.
Yeah.
107 hours. I didn't think 107 hours of Olga not being on Instagram would actually send me back into a depression.
Yeah,
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
she's
How-
cut her,
how much
she's
are
cut her
you-
own arm off, just like the movie.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Well, that's like a kind of, it only unblocks your phone when you go and get your arm sewn back
Yeah,
on.
yeah. Oh,
It's
that would be a
really-
saw trap. You would put a brick inside someone.
Oh, yeah.
Very
It's
cool.
like, how much do you want
Yeah,
to
like
use Instagram?
my IUD is a brick.
Or actually,
It's bricking your uterus. If you want to have kids, you have to get it out.
Yeah.
It's in a really inconvenient place.
My
It's at ex's
gynecologist
house.
only works at the Iranian embassy.
God, the Iranian embassy gynecologist has got to be, that's got to be a gruff experience.
He's pretty good, apparently.
Hmm.
I haven't used him.
I'm ending the bit.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
goodbye.
I don't know.
Anyway,
I
because-
don't want to know where that goes.
Yeah, because you don't have TikTok anymore. Your attention span is.
I've downloaded Cetera, Setterra. It's a geography app. I now can confidently show you every single country in Africa. Thank you.
Oh,
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm doing geography quizzes on the toilet now.
This is very Riley coded.
Yeah,
Maps on the toilet.
You can do
mostly-
flags.
Yeah. Oh, I love
But it
flags.
goes granular. You could do like Afghani provinces. It could
Oh
go
yeah, there are
as-
36.
Well, there you go. Can you name
Yeah.
them?
No.
The 36 counties of Afghanistan.
Yeah. Well, I have a
Finally,
friend.
we've got a 36 county.
Do you want
Afghanistan.
to try it?
Yeah, sure. I'll try
Okay.
it.
We're
Yeah.
doing Afghani provinces.
Talk amongst yourselves.
You think you could
That is the premise.
name the 36 provinces?
No, I don't think I could. I know
But you
that
could
there are
try
36.
some.
That's all.
Okay.
Helmand.
Helmand, Kandahar.
Oh my God! What the fuck?
No, Sharjah is an emirate.
Charges an emirate. I've been a fool. I've been a
Herat.
fool.
Herat.
Herat,
I believe Herat's a
Yeah, I can believe
provincial
that.
level. Oh,
Is Kabul a province?
Okay,
I think
we're
it's a
going
governorate.
Afghanistan.
And then the Pamirs, of course.
Afghanistan provinces. You ready to play? Let's go. Okay.
Okay. I'm getting ready.
Can you put
Again,
it on here
I-
so I can see as well?
But I don't know many
Where's
of them.
Coast?
Coast. I don't know where Coast
It's landlocked. Trick question.
is. Yeah.
I know my Afghanistan. You're going to fool me. I wasn't born
Do
yesterday.
you want to try it?
I never claimed
What do you-
to know the
what do you-
Afghan
what do you think I
provinces,
am, an
only
Uzbek?
that I know
Come
that
now.
there are 36 of them. I never claimed to know
Okay,
what
but why
they're
do you know
called.
36?
Why do you know that there's 36? Is that like
Because
a key
a friend
fact?
of mine is Afghan and just mentioned that the other day. You know him.
Who? Oh, love of my life. God, he's so sexy. He,
Wow.
I made out
Can't-
with this dude, and then he stopped. We could cut this, but
We have to cut
basically, he's so hot. One of the most beautiful men in the world. And we were hooking up on my couch, and then he stopped me and he said, "I think you're just using me for sex."
And you were like, I told you last week. Yes.
I think we can keep that.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
funny.
Lovely guy.
No, I know. I like geography, but I do a different thing with maps. You know
Tell
this
me.
of me. I like to look at reviews of places I'm unlikely to go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
a big
what I
one.
like
That's a
to
good
do.
one.
I also like to.
Yeah.
I also do sometimes wistfully look at maps of Germany.
Oh,
Elaborate.
Ooh.
from what year?
Yeah,
This
exactly.
year, this year. To be very clear, this year.
That's quite 1920s behavior.
Wistfully that threw me off.
super clear this year.
Okay.
I just like going to Germany.
I just miss Königsberg.
There are.
It had so much east.
I do like
so
looking
much
at
Ost.
I do like looking at maps of that city. What's it called?
Kaliningrad.
Kaliningrad. Yeah.
Kaliningrad is it's
Yeah,
a good.
I like
it's a
looking
good
at- it's a good-
GeoGuessr sort of.
It's a
hole.
good
Yeah.
map to look at because it has
With
so
the
many
beach thing.
it has so many distinctive buildings.
Yeah.
Is
yeah.
that what makes a good map? What makes
Thank
a
you.
good map?
That is a very good question.
Well,
Okay.
Kaliningrad is really interesting because it's a Russian exclave.
It's separate from Russia.
Yeah.
You want to see it?
What's the difference
It's
between
just
an
a bit of
exclave
Poland
and
Enclave is
that's
in,
Russia.
exclave is out.
Yeah.
So an exclave is
It's-
something that's not actually within the bounds of the country.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. There's a little bit of Russia is wedged between Poland and
we
Lithuania.
really came in hot today. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
This is fantastic. This is
Okay.
interesting. I'd never
so
heard.
this is Kaliningrad, and then zoom out and see where it is. That's part of Russia.
Oh no
But it
way!
used to be called Königsberg and famously had 7 bridges.
It's
Mm.
it's huge.
Yeah.
What this is
Seven Bridges is actually. Sorry, I take it back.
that's mental.
I was going to say 29 less than provinces in Afghanistan, but it took me too long to do the math.
I thought you were
it's
either
like-
going to make some reference to computer science because it's also a maths problem, or
Yeah.
say something crass.
Yeah.
Seven,
no.
seven
You know me
Bridges
so
would
well.
be like if Jeff Bridges had like a Skarsgårds thing going on,
Yeah.
where it just had
That's pretty
loads
good.
of children.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good. That's
Yeah.
pretty
It's
good.
impossible to cross all of them without crossing one again.
Mm,
The 7 bridges children.
I like that.
Yeah.
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 So just going back to this Kaliningrad. So
Yeah.
so Poland technically borders Russia,
Yes.
Yeah.
as does Lithuania.
Well,
Yeah.
here's a fun
I mean, it does
question.
from
Here's a
both
fun
sides.
question for you. What is France's longest land border? Who is their longest land border with?
Well, you're
Spain.
looking at a map, so that can help.
Yeah.
France.
No,
It's
it's not
definitely
Spain.
not Spain.
Is
No, it's
is it Brazil because of French Guiana?
It is Brazil.
No.
Yes.
Oh,
because the
Mamma
No.
mia.
Because the French, uniquely of all the European colonial powers, whenever they had any kind of overseas possession, they just went, "That is France now," and they just govern it as France. Like every other country was like, "Well, like, we own it, but it's not like Britain. Like it's like a different thing that we own."
It's
Whereas
part of
France
the
is like, "It is
Commonwealth."
France."
Yeah.
it is France. You are French now. Here is your passport. You vote in the French elections. You have an MP in the French parliament in a completely different time zone.
Yeah. Do you know where the European Space Agency is based?
No.
South America. In French Guyana.
Is it actually?
No, it's not.
Yes, of course it
What are they doing
is.
there?
Because you want to launch rockets from near the equator.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you do.
Get your
You
Hawaiian
so
shirts on,
do.
You do.
gentlemen.
I knew that.
To the
I knew
European
that,
Space
obviously.
Agency. Yeah.
Is that also something to do with the light pollution?
I don't know.
We just love to look at the night
Laugh.
sky.
I mean,
No,
you've just
I
said
like-
the European Space Agency is
No,
in
it's a
South
valid
America. That's
question.
crazy.
It's a valid question. The
Yeah.
thing is, we don't know that light pollution has nothing to do with it. You
Yeah.
don't know that.
We
Yeah,
just
that's
don't
true.
know.
Yeah.
No one knows.
Do you think?
No
Do you think
one
just
knows.
doing loads of really pure cocaine just helps you plan space missions? I can imagine.
I thought this feels a lot like pure cocaine, whatever's happening right now.
Oh yeah, baby.
Yeah. I mean, ultimately, because you're not here, and we have just been doing no geography trivia. I've had so much building up.
Yeah.
Give me more, honey.
I haven't had that much building up.
Okay. Cody, you're on social media a lot.
Yeah,
Are
I
you
am.
addicted to social
Yeah,
media?
are you
Yeah,
addicted?
totally.
Or are you addicted to social media or geography?
Yeah, it's a close. It's a two-horse race for sure.
Yeah,
But I would
yeah.
I'd say social media probably just squeezes by.
Edges it.
Can you
Kids
can you
these
walk
days
us
this on their
through?
atlases.
Can you walk us through behavior? So what
I'm sorry. On that point, I had an atlas hanging above my bed when I was a kid, and I used to stare at it for a very long time.
You either had a map or your flags, and now in your old age, you either know good maps or you know good flags.
Yeah, that's
Ewan
right.
was a flag kid, and you were a
Yeah.
map kid.
Allow me to give you an even dumber version of this. When I was at sixth form, my girlfriend had a map of the southern states of America above her bed, and one time I tried
Just the southern
One
ones.
time I tried to come on her tits and I missed and I hit Florida.
I really did not like that at all. I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Where were her tits?
Georgia.
Tennessee, baby.
Oh.
Well, no, we have to keep that in.
Honking on those Chattanoogas. You know what I mean?
Bill Clinton.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Southern man.
Yeah.
Southern man.
Generic
Look,
Southern
sorry. So
Well,
you're,
yeah.
addicted to geography.
Yeah,
yes.
sorry, right. I'm
Yeah.
not quite comfortable with that segue. Trying to come on Milo's girlfriend's tits and hitting Florida, and then
No,
onto
well-
my social media feed. Are you crazy?
We
We need
need
to
to
talk about
buffer.
something
We
in
need to
between
buffer.
The
there.
segue from tits to Florida was a huge one.
Okay,
All
so
of us.
in the 170 hours that I spent off Instagram,
Yeah.
I did find that I have some instinctive behaviors that literally don't even feel like they're in my brain. They feel like they're in my hands. So
Okay.
the unlocking of my phone and immediately opening Instagram, it's like one swoosh.
Yeah.
So do you
Yeah.
feel like you have any of those, or like
No, I
when you
do.
go on Instagram, do you have a little sort of ritual of like, okay, I'm doing stories, then I'm doing threads, then I'm doing like, what's the vibe?
I think stories. Actually, I'm stories above.
Can you tell that I've been on Instagram for ages? I'm like, tell me what is it like? What is it like?
Describe
You're
it
just
to
trying
me.
yeah, you're just trying to mine people's stories.
You're trying to like get the sort of trace amounts of drugs in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
piss.
Yeah, can you get sort of social media drug via osmosis?
Yeah,
that's
well,
what's
that's what I'm
happening.
trying to tell.
Yeah, I am one of those. I mean, maybe everyone's like this, but I will be scrolling through Instagram and then sort of come to
yeah.
and realize I'm scrolling through Instagram.
Mhm.
It's become. This is the problem, I think, rather than blaming it on my lack of self-control, I'm going to blame it on the fact that we have alarm clocks on mobile phones.
Mhm.
I feel like if we took alarm clocks off of mobile phones, you just lose that functionality. I think people would use social media a lot less. Because my alarm goes off, I have to hold my phone
Right.
to switch the alarm off.
And it starts
And
in the morning.
Then it's like a micro movement. It's just muscle memory at that point.
Oh,
And I'm
God.
there. I know opening Instagram. It's really bad. I hate it.
You're probably not even fully awake yet.
Exactly. I'm not even realizing it. I'm still sort of in a semi-dream state with the alarm music sort of playing to a backdrop of me going through someone's stories.
Oh,
And that's what I wake up to every day.
God.
That's
Are you a
horrific.
muter? Do you mute people?
What does that mean? What,
As in,
like, on
like,
their
if-
videos?
No, as in like if someone's posts come up again and again and you're not enjoying yourself looking at them, instead of unfollowing them, you mute them so you never see their post again.
Didn't know you could do that, so no.
I think muting is a very female action. It's very like conflict averse. I think men mostly unfollow or they don't. This is my well, it's just I don't really. All of my male friends, they never mute, but all the women I know are big muters.
Okay.
They're like, I've got it muted.
Okay.
It's I think it is part of the socialized or otherwise. I feel it is part of the gender divide. The muting.
I just don't understand the functionality of these apps. I think I'm really bad at technology, and so I'm addicted to it, but I don't know the different features
Okay.
to temper my addiction.
So you're like one of those guys who responds to porn stars on Twitter in public and doesn't realize that everyone can see.
Yeah, I'm exactly that guy. That's exactly, you've seen them. That's exactly it. I don't know how to use. This is the problem with social media because it gives people. I shouldn't be on it. I don't know how to use it, but it's there and available to me, and so I'm misusing it in a way that is damaging to me. I don't know how to use it better. I don't know how to mute someone. I probably don't even know how to unfollow someone, really.
Babe,
Some people know how to do heroin good.
Exactly.
And those are the people that should be doing it.
Exactly. And then I'd probably try and inject it into my eye or something. It's just I shouldn't be doing it.
Well, that's an advanced move. Yeah.
Oh, I see. That's when you're
really You do that
You
late
still
stage.
can.
Yeah.
You just shouldn't.
Riley just tried to hide the fact that he was looking at wines for me by switching to the Financial Times tab.
Wow. That's good stuff.
Why? Where are you going?
I had,
for a second.
Oh,
I
okay.
had the...
Love you.
I
Riley and I
had
are going to
the...
Brazil
I had the...
You're going to Brazil.
with Riley, yeah.
We have to tight in on Olga. Well, I do this very quickly.
We got to tie it in. I had the reverse of men commenting on porn stars Instagrams the other week because my MILF spit went viral on TikTok. And I had MILF porn stars commenting on my TikTok.
No.
Being like, this is really funny. It was just really funny to me that all these porn stars were like verified on TikTok.
Riley.
Like,
Sorry, I called you Riley. Milo. Wait, Milo. This is your dream.
That's amazing.
Milo loves MILFs. You could be living your dream right now. This is your time.
The apotheosis of the
Babe,
bit.
this
The
is your
MILF
time.
porn stars.
If you slide into their DMs now, it will work.
Do you reckon?
Milo! Are you serious?
Pull yourself together.
Why do you think you wrote that bit? Somewhere unconsciously, subconsciously, you knew.
It would be so crazy for you get like a cry laughing emoji from a porn star on your bit, and then you're like, it's my time. I've got to DM her.
This is the moment you've been waiting for.
This can only mean one thing.
Ever since you came on Florida, this is the moment you've been waiting for.
Can I tell you something really seriously?
Mm-hmm.
I think because we're hilarious people, we underestimate how attractive being funny is to people who aren't. And I think it is a superpower. You could see how crazy John Mayer gets around comedians because he wants to be seen as funny and he thinks being funny is so important. I was once involved in the wrestling. I don't know if you know about this, but it's comedians and wrestlers. And I want to say the hottest wrestler in the world, I won't tell you his name to preserve his privacy, where I was like, not in a million years would he even look at me. And he was in my DMs in a way that no one ever has been. And I was like, you are a god. You look like fucking David. What the fuck is going on? But it was clear that he thought that like the fact that I was funny, obviously he wasn't. That's why I'm not telling you his name. But no, he might be. I don't know him very well. But the idea that like clearly he saw that in me and he was like, he thought that it was like the coolest thing in the world. So I don't think you should underestimate how attracted these MILF porn stars are to how funny you are.
There you go. Well, thank you for that pep talk.
Yeah.
Maybe I should.
Do you want to do it now?
I just feel like
okay, that was anticlimactic.
It's one of those things where I feel
was here praising all of us.
No, can you imagine how absolutely fetid the TikTok DMs of a MILF porn star are? Like, can you imagine? My immediate reaction is I couldn't possibly add to what that woman's going through in the DMs. You know what I mean?
But you are in a different league.
That is true. I'm not.
Like if another comedian or someone
Milo's
verified.
not in MILF porn. That's the different league.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're in
I mean,
comedy.
he could be. He's open to it.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah. there's some MILF porn stars sat around right now and they're going like, you guys, you underestimate how attractive being a MILF porn star is to people who aren't. like to us, it's run of the mill being a MILF porn star. But to most people, they're like, wow, that's a hot MILF. Because, they're not a MILF.
I just want you to believe in yourself, baby.
Also, I do think TikTok comments are unhinged in terms of the Venn diagram of social media madness. I feel like TikTok is a real outlier.
Really?
I find that in my experience, it's almost like because it's kind of like a video scroll app. There's not the same level of like this video belongs to a person who has an account who's a human being. People send all sorts of like mad shit, but like they'll just send like videos of something completely like, I don't know, of like a skirmish on the Ukraine border. And that
What's
would be
a skirmish?
It's like a little fight.
A little
battle.
Yeah, a little battle. And it would be someone who like
a little pew pew,
Yeah. But it'd be like someone who follows me and they've sent me that. And I'm like, what? Like, why?
They're like pew pew?
Yeah.
Pew pew for you?
To recruit me.
Uh-huh.
Repeat me.
Have you ever been to Donetsk? Would you like to go? You could check out a skirmish.
Yeah, maybe.
Uh-huh.
Maybe I'll
Have you ever considered dying
I
with
don't
like
think this is as
250 other
relatable
people
as
to move a
experience
front
as you
line by
think
an
it is.
Yeah,
inch?
maybe it's
Right.
not. No, maybe we've gone down a
Well-
cul-de-sac here. I'm just
Okay.
trying to say my TikTok comments are like messages are quite strange.
I've got something for this, but before we do a sidebar, a friend of mine who's a Russian comedian who has now left Russia, but before he did and after the war had started, his agent tried to book him to like go and entertain the troops in Donetsk. And then he was like,
Marilyn Monroe.
well, yeah, basically, but like it's like 6'5" autistic Marilyn Monroe, and then he's like, I'm not doing that, and then his agent was like, it's €1,000, and he's like, would you do that for €1,000? Like on every level, that's an insane decision. Like I might actually, aside from the morality of it, I might actually get killed. Like,
For €1,000?
It's drone warfare. Like I might actually get bombed. I'm not doing that for €1,000. And his agent was like, I don't understand. It's €1,000. Yeah, go. I get
my
€200
God.
and I don't have to go, so it's great for me.
Yeah, he's getting €800.
Yeah, for me, it's a great deal. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I wonder if there's some like insurance thing. Maybe he was trying to push it. He's insured him, sent him to Donetsk, hoping he'd get.
Well, like a producer's,
The
Yes.
Oh,
Like
I
a-
like that.
like a
Yeah.
Russian producer's,
Or
Yeah.
he's unknowingly transporting something.
Yes.
like the transporter,
Exactly.
like the
Yeah.
Russian transporter, also drives a black Audi.
Yeah.
But it's very muddy.
You know what? Something I promise this is the last I'll say about social media. What something has brought me great comfort. Because when you said crazy comments, you need to remember how many people on the internet are just 14.
Yeah,
Like
it's true.
we read every comment as if it's left by a person, at least an adult or a person like our age or within the same frame of reference. So many of these people are children. When someone is like not understanding nuance or the context of something or taking something too literally, have you considered that they're 14?
No, I try to block that out of my mind because I'm like, I don't want to face the reality.
Because you're DMing them, right?
Yeah, exactly. Because I'm trying to have sex with them. Yeah, facing the fact that a core part of my audience is under 14. That's a tough.
Wait, is it?
No,
oh,
no. But they could be.
Yeah, like
you
you're
know, you at
showing
least-
up on the timeline of 13-year-olds for sure.
Yeah, you see that I find that quite. I don't want to focus on that.
Don't
I'm like,
consume
this is
my
content for grown-ups that love
Yeah.
love comedy, and then knowing that it probably is a massive percentage of 14-year-olds who are just like, he said fuck.
And that's why they're not buying tickets. I do.
Can't shift anything.
Yeah, I do think the content, the comments, they do really vary by platform though. Like you're right about this. Like Instagram comments is just like Instagram is just normal people living their lives.
Exactly.
And so the comments are incredibly banal, but it's just people going like, haha, this is funny. Or tagging their mate going, you'd like this. And then TikTok is like kind of like aggy comments. Like people going like, well, actually, and well, no, I think you're wrong. And then YouTube is like also angry, but like really stupid. Like people even comments on YouTube. I'm regularly like, I don't understand what you even meant by this.
Yes,
Like-
I relate to that so bad.
It's like a dog at a computer, like mashing the keyboard with its paws. You're like, are you okay?
Yeah.
Like,
No.
did you have a stroke halfway through this comment? Like, I just don't. Yeah.
And I say this a lot, but we need to remember that the comment section is not an accurate representation of your audience. It's not
No.
like the average audience member is commenting, when in reality, it's a fringe group of freaks who are, and everyone else just isn't commenting.
Hi to the people in the comments. Please comment on this
Fringe-
if you're normal, right? Make an
Fringe
exception.
group of freaks, I love you.
Let's outweigh the freaks. Can everyone who doesn't normally leave a comment just leave a comment on this saying I'm normal?
Pretty good.
And if
I
you're
would love to see hundreds of comments on this video that are just I'm normal.
and if you're 14, keep that to yourself.
I
normal.
solemnly swear,
Yeah.
in accordance with the Rome statute, that
Yeah.
I am normal.
And then we'll do I'm normal merch of some kind.
Uh-huh.
I'm
Just
normal.
a regular guy.
But I find
I mean,
YouTube.
this is very suspicious, isn't it? Wearing a T-shirt that proclaims that you're regular.
If you wore a t-shirt that said I'm normal in Hackney, I don't think anyone would bat an eye.
No,
They'd
if
assume
anything-
it
if
was
anything-
like Comme des Garçons or something.
If anything, that's a little bit too sort of on the. That's a little bit outre, I think,
yeah.
to be wearing a to be doing.
They'd be like,
something
oh, that guy probably works at the pizza place with the neck tattoos. You know?
Yeah, even then, that guy would be a bit cooler than that. I think that's something that might have been sort of in 2013, 14.
What, wearing a t-shirt that says I'm normal?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's a
Mm.
bit past it now.
Yeah.
I don't really.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, YouTube comments are.
Yeah.
Bring it back.
Do you have any good
Yeah.
examples?
Oh, please.
I did a video. I did a video where I just pretended to be the in-betweeners.
Mm-hmm.
And someone on YouTube was just like, this is fucking shit.
Mm-hmm.
And there was no comments on this video until that. And I'm like, because I think a lot of like online hate, I'm like, I can imagine people, because it's like a reflex for some people, isn't it? They're just like, I'll write this because there's loads of other comments and they won't see it. But I think there's a real bravery in like this video. I mean, YouTube isn't my platform, but like, I just uploaded this video. And that was it. It was, this is fucking shit.
I didn't realize you were going to see that. I'm so sorry.
No, I was like,
I was just having a bad day.
No, I was like, I was fine with it because I was like, I don't think it's fucking shit. But I'm like, that's like, there's a level of vitriol there where it's like, that's not like negative comments. I'm like, this is fucking shit.
Yeah.
It's like
There's a lot of confidence in that comment.
It's sort of the I'm Spartacus of internet comments.
There's no doubt, no shadow of a doubt.
Mm-hmm.
This guy was so exercised that he needed
It's
to
not
tell
even
me
an I think this is shit.
Yeah, it
just is.
It's an absolute.
This is an absolute, yeah. It's not. There was no I think.
Yeah.
This is fucking shit.
He's objective.
Okay,
My
you keep
opinion's
saying
irrelevant.
that. It's tempting a lot of people listening to this to comment.
Oh,
Please
God.
don't.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
no.
really fragile.
You need to comment, I'm normal.
Yeah.
That's what we're asking you to
is
comment.
fucking shit.
I'm not going to be able to handle that. I'm just gonna.
I'm normal and this is fucking
I'm just gonna come out with that right now.
Yeah. There were some I had a tweet go viral yesterday or the day before about
Damn, our man's going viral cross platform.
We love to go viral on Twitter now is so funny. It's like having a TV show on Channel 5. It's like you've got a TV show, but who's watching? You know, like viral on Twitter now is
Channel 5, please book us.
Yeah, please get us on. The Jeremy Vine, have me back. It was a tweet about Emmanuel Macron wearing the sunglasses. Because it is just funny, just him wearing sunglasses.
By the time this comes out, remember, there was a funny photo of Emmanuel Macron at WEF wearing sunglasses when Donald Trump was saying, I'm going to take over Greenland, before he flipped to say, I'm not going to take over Greenland. We're expecting 2 or 3 more flips between this getting filmed and this getting edited and
There'll
released.
be a lot of flips. There could be a full war between now and then, but
Yeah.
we're not going to worry about that.
Hey,
So
you know
anyway,
what? If there is, then use this to remember the time that there wasn't.
Comment, I'm normal, RIP Greenland in the comments. And so then, and I started getting replies from mad like Trump people, but also from just like people who I couldn't even determine what their issue with me was. Like I couldn't really that one guy just replied
What was
with
the tweet? Can you tell us?
Sorry. So the tweet was, it's a video of him doing the thing, and I was like, something like the sunglasses are like really funny. It's like he's trying to he's trying to get a look off and see if anyone notices. Like it's like wearing a scarf down the pub and seeing if anyone takes the piss. Like he's just like soft launching.
He's soft launching a new look.
Yeah. There was one guy who said he's like, Macron has a burst blood vessel in his eye. Fine, I know this. And then he said, it looks worse than your micro penis. And
To be
Okay,
fair,
I like that.
Ooh.
And I was like,
There's
this
a lot
is-
going on there.
Yeah, there really is a lot going on
See,
there because I'm like,
micro penis sort of looks fine.
well, and so then but then also it's kind of like,
That's so true.
Like,
He's complimenting
You say,
your micro penis.
for
Yeah.
a micro penis, it like an injury would be worse than this. It looks normal by micro penis standards.
yeah. Well, the thing is,
It doesn't look good.
a micro penis, if you've got no scale, it might look
Yeah.
pretty good. If it,
I suppose the scale is eye injury to micro penis. You're doing pretty good.
yeah.
Just
Yeah.
the dumbest would you rather ever. Would you rather have?
Would you rather have a functioning but small penis or a non-functioning eye?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
what do you care about more, depth perception or? Excuse me?
I'm just saying, what the fuck?
Okay, I
Yeah.
see. Yeah, good. Yeah, so okay. Well, I mean, you know what? Congratulations on your normal micro penis.
You know
Yeah.
what? There's these like screenshots. I've never actually listened to them of podcasts that 9-year-olds actually host, and this is what
Oh,
I think
yeah.
the conversation.
Like the MD Voodoo Boys.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, 9-year-olds, they all have micro penises. That's the beauty of being 9.
They're the
Gotta cut that out too. There's a lot of cuts in this one.
Well, I know. That's like, when you're 9, you have a small
I don't want
penis.
to talk about 9-year-olds' penises.
Yeah, we've all been 9. I'm not talking about that. I remember being 9. I didn't have a fucking huge schlong at age 9. Like, it's not like I am a man and I can remember being a 9-year-old boy. There's nothing paedophilic intent. Like, I'm allowed to remember what my body was like when I was 9. That doesn't make me a paedophile. And when you say things like that's got to come out, you imply that there was something implied, but there wasn't. Fuck me.
I'm afraid woke means you're not allowed to think of what your penis looked like when you were 9 years old. That's just the rules now, Milo. I'm sorry.
I don't often do it. There's usually really no need.
It's not like the reflex where you grab your phone, which has come off
Yeah.
an alarm, and then you're like,
Yeah.
you're like, oh shit, I'm remembering being 9.
According to people on Twitter, it looks much the same, but not that bad, crucially. So maybe he's a paedophile. But then like again, it's like people who it's like guys who like they're starting a fight, but they can't box, and they don't understand how it works. And so they're not.
That's like me.
He's left
I
the
tried
comment.
boxing, and I tried boxing, and I tried sparring, and I'm very energetic, and I'm able to move around a lot, but I can't punch.
Oh, that's a good thing, babe.
I know how to. I can punch the bag really well.
Intellectually.
But you don't want to hurt anyone?
I find it completely impossible to throw a punch and connect with a face and like really mean it.
You're like a robot that's been programmed not to harm its owner.
Yeah, I'm a robot that's been a robot that's been programmed to harm heavy bags only.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's really
I
sweet.
just exist to punch the bag. I turn calories into. It's a swinging heavy bag. Yeah, there we go.
That's really good. That's
Yeah.
really good scene work.
Thank you.
Yeah, great stuff. Yes,
Sorry,
and
I was just.
Yeah.
What were we gonna say?
I was thinking about boxing.
yeah, and so people they try and like own you, but they're such novices at doing this that they leave the guard down. And so when he says it looks worse on your micropenis, obviously the hands are all the way down, and I'm like, oh, do you prefer looking at big hard cocks, mate?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like you have to think at least one move ahead.
Do you think they expect you to respond? These people who message.
They definitely don't.
Yeah, because I find like slightly different. No one's saying I've got micropenis or anything.
Mm-hmm.
But I did a video.
We wouldn't
about,
want to embarrass you. But,
Yeah, exactly. We don't talk about it. But I did a video about Iran, just a sort of like news summary thing, and I got quite a lot of people being like, "This is bullshit. Like you haven't understood the issue."
Mm-hmm.
And I got quite a lot of people, which I'm happy to say there are probably big parts of the issue that I didn't understand.
Mm.
But people messaged me with these really angry messages, being like, "You haven't understood any of it." And then I responded, being like, "I'm really sorry. Like, I'm aware that there are these other things that I've maybe missed out because it's like a 3-minute reel, and I'm not going to be able to condense the history of the Middle East into like a 3-minute reel."
Mm.
And honestly, they all responded. They were like, "All love, brother." They were really nice.
That's
Like
really
there was,
sweet.
and I think it's because they don't expect you to respond. There's like anger, and then because I think maybe because I responded nicely rather than saying
You judo.
you
them.
love looking at hard cocks.
I mean, to be
They
fair,
responded quite nicely to me. So maybe there's a lesson.
when
They're
in
either
this.
really sweet or it like there's this sort of thing, and I'm pulling for my master's thesis. I apologize for that, but it's like they think they are screaming into the void.
Yeah.
We think we're screaming into the void when we're commenting, and when you're being seen, it just completely changes what the interaction is, and you're
Yes.
like, oh, whoa, I'm so sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
I find that quite interesting.
So it's almost
Yeah.
like the acknowledgement that they are being seen immediately changes the tone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does
I
it
think
mean-
if someone says something that's like could be at least interpreted as constructive, even if it's shitty, or it's like it's at least
Yeah.
engaging with the two. When it's just like you have a micro penis, I don't think there's really like, oh, I'm so sorry, I forgot to address that in the original post. I really, it's just because it's only 280 characters, so it's quite hard for me to cover like everything that's wrong with my
Every
body.
dimension of my penis.
Yeah.
In order to do that, you would need to add a. What is this? I think it was Cato the Elder, like
Where is
coda
this going?
on every one of your tweets. So it's like, and furthermore, I have a micropenis.
Yeah. Well, I just in the replies, I'm just like, here's a picture of my penis
Yeah.
for context.
There is, I mean, your silence on having a micropenis is deafening, and we're all thinking it. And I would
Yeah.
just like to say that if you do have a micropenis, that's perfectly fine. All bodies are beautiful. I once had sex with a man who had a micropenis. His name was Bleep This Out in the city of Bleep This Out. And we had a great
Hold on.
time.
What you're doing every time you say bleep this out is you're pointing at me.
His name was Riley. And it was in the city of Riley.
And crucially, I had a great time. So
Wow.
I think
What
all
people
bodies
are
are
get-
beautiful. All bodies are beautiful.
What people are going to hear is his name was Beep, and it was in Beep.
Yeah.
Was
and
in
we
you
had a
somehow.
great time.
Yeah.
And we had a great time.
So
He showed me around afterwards.
if you're listening to this and you've got a micro penis, number one, having a micro penis is fine. And number two, you've just learned that Olga has a shallow vagina.
You wouldn't be able to tell, but yeah.
You need to reply that to all of your tweets.
My pussy's really
context.
shallow.
Yeah.
Just so you guys know, my pussy's really shallow.
But not in a metaphorical
In the
way.
sky!
That's what that song was about.
We saw that movie together.
Did we?
In that Odeon on Tottenham Court Road.
Fuck, yeah, we did.
So random.
What movie?
Yeah.
Star is Born.
Yeah.
With
And
Lady
then we
Gaga,
reviewed
Bradley
it.
Cooper.
Wow.
Huh.
Great time.
I see.
God, that was
Great memories.
how random is that?
Oh, memories.
You would have hated it.
Oh, of course I would.
Okay,
have.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it was good.
I enjoyed it.
It was all right.
It was okay. Yeah.
Did
It's
you
not
cry?
for me.
Mm.
Yeah.
I didn't cry.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I might have cried actually.
I didn't cry.
Really?
I did like the piss scene. That was probably one of my faves of that year.
The piss scene.
Where Bradley
piss
Cooper
scene?
pisses himself at the Grammys because he's so drunk.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, but
I see.
and the Grammys piss guy wasn't there.
Yeah.
Oh, he's actually had to stop because he got sick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm chained to the men's urinals at the Grammys.
Yeah. Speaking of, was there last weekend? No piss guy.
Aw,
Yeah.
he went to
Piss guy.
Berghain. No piss
Kind
guy.
No
Piss
piss
guy.
guy. No piss guy.
That's the same.
Pissless.
Miss him. Hope he's okay.
Voice de piss man.
Yeah. Nope. This is the update that I give every time I go is piss man, yes, no. Last
Piss man.
time, yes. This time, no.
Where is this?
Mm.
Sorry.
Berghain in Berlin. The
Oh,
nightclub.
but there's a piss guy.
Mhm.
Yeah, we've talked about it many times before, so we'll have
He's
to
like, he's
Yeah.
a
We'll have to
pre-established
cut this,
character.
yeah.
I'm really
I
sorry.
see. We're doing a
Yeah,
callback.
yeah,
Okay,
piss
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
fair to you.
We there used to be for about 6 years, maybe a little longer, a guy who would just like kneel by the men's well, not the men's urinals, just the urinals. All the bathrooms are unisex in the sort of main floor. Kneel by the urinals and be like, "No, piss in my mouth, please. I'd like to drink your piss."
No.
Yeah. And then
No.
he's after COVID, he stopped coming. But one friend of mine
Oh,
saw
he
him,
never stopped coming.
saw him recently. Like he was like unwell. Like he wasn't. Like he had like sores in his back. You drink too. Yeah, because you're not supposed to drink that much piss.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's the daily
I-
recommended amount?
I think I'd go further. You're not supposed to drink any piss.
Any piss.
Yeah.
What you think the sores are connected to the
well,
piss consumption?
I don't fucking know.
so
I'm
he was
talking-
drinking the
Yeah, he's drinking the piss.
He's
yeah.
drinking that
There's a new.
piss.
So you're
Sorry.
probably familiar with two stereotypes of German people, and one stereotype is obviously sort of like the business uptight end, and
Yeah.
again, obviously a stereotype, obviously not a representation of an entire country. The other stereotype is like a very sexually adventurous type of German, right?
Right.
And the crazy thing is that Riley, those are his two wolves. So he loves the country of Germany. That's why he's looking at German maps because he wants to live there because they are his people.
I guess yeah, kind of. More. You've kind of nailed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's more or less right.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
what?
Basically
so it's,
tick.
So it's like Split when James McAvoy.
Yes.
So
but
you're
both
like,
are just different kinds of German.
yeah,
Yeah.
gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Mhm.
And
Mm.
and you think that lies within you, Riley?
I think that might be in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Is there a nationality that speaks to you, Cody?
Well,
Mm.
my dad is Swiss.
Is he?
Yeah, my
Oh.
dad's Swiss,
Oh my God.
but I have very little experience
Do you
of
speak
Swiss.
German or French?
No,
Okay.
my dad never taught me.
Oh my God. What does he
So-
speak?
He speaks all of them.
Oh my
Does
God.
he get Romansh?
No, he doesn't.
Oh, okay.
Where in
Uh,
Switzerland is he from?
Basel, so German border.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
And so I'd like to say the Swiss identity speaks to me, but I hear the Swiss are very weird.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
that's probably my experience as well. My dad you describe him as quite strange.
Mhm.
But,
Like quirky, exciting, or like unnerving?
maybe a bit of both. Can you be
Okay.
both? Kind
Well,
of
give us
both.
some examples, Cody.
There's a quirky, like for the most of my childhood, me and my mum and my brother have thought of him, like, we're pretty sure he's a hitman.
Oh,
that
wow.
that kind of vibe.
Okay.
Like, pretty sure a hitman. Like,
Mhm.
he'd say things like, if I needed a gun, I'd get a gun.
Oh God.
And then it's sort of like,
He has a barcode tattoo on the back of his neck as well.
That's very Swiss, though.
Yeah.
Well, if I needed a gun, I'd go to the government gun depot
Well-
where they give everyone a gun.
So this in Switzerland, it's like conscription, right? So it's every male goes into the army, and my dad stayed an extra year
Okay.
than he
okay.
needed to, and
Okay.
he trained to be a sniper.
Oh, okay. Oh, so he is a hitman.
I think he might be. And his the best story he has is when he was serving his 3rd year in the Swiss military, he was part of the security detail for the meeting between Reagan and Gorbachev in Zurich. And he had Reagan and Gorbachev in his sniper scope. He could have made history. He could have been the most famous man alive.
Cody, that's
He
the
could have
coolest
been-
thing I've ever heard
Is
in my
that
entire
crazy?
life.
He
Isn't
could
that
have
crazy?
been the hero of the non-aligned movement.
He could
Yeah.
have.
He would have. In neither Moscow nor Washington. Yeah, I fucking bet.
Yeah,
But the thing is,
Wow.
now he's a scuba diving instructor, so the bit quirky. So you see that there's
Oh
a
my
there's
God.
a
Are you
merging.
close? Would you say? Are you close?
Swiss scuba diving instructors are really funny concept.
and they live in Cyprus.
landlocked mountain nation.
My parents live in Cyprus, so there's
Wow.
an
Which
element
is
of
a
escaping.
tax haven, isn't it?
It is. That's not why they're there. That is not why they're
Yeah,
there.
okay.
But yeah,
The
people
scuba diving is
think
great.
And it's also the most militarized island in the world.
yeah, sort of. He spends a lot of his time underwater. What is he running away from?
So, because he's got a
Turkish.
very specific set of skills.
He has an extremely specific set of skills.
Yeah, that
exactly.
are a nightmare for people who are 500 meters away from me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Especially if they're underwater.
Yeah.
They thought
Yeah.
they were safe underwater. Well, I got news for you, buddy.
My dad is an underwater sniper killer.
Does he do spearfishing? Is that what it's called, or what?
No.
What is it called when you have the gun that
Yeah, I
kills
think
fish?
that's spearfishing. Yeah.
Or
the
is-
gun that kills fish. I mean, just a gun. It could be shooting, getting under the water with just a Glock and be like, "Don't fucking move! Get on the fucking bed!"
All the bubbles coming out. So yeah,
Just behind
I
your
think
back.
that sort of sums it up perfectly. Sort of trained killer who now he just got scuba diving centre.
Are your parents still together?
They are. Yeah.
How did they meet?
I'm so glad you asked. My mum.
She in a scope.
I saw her from 500 meters away.
My mum
Corrected
was
for the Coriolis effect.
She was a professional dancer, so she used to dance.
Oh, I bet she was an assassin too.
It's like
Maybe they Mr. and Mrs. Smith. They were trying to kill the same guy.
Yeah.
Maybe.
What is it? Was it
Yeah.
Matahari who also was an undercover dancer? Am I making this up?
It's like budget Bond. That's what my
Undercover
parents
dancer.
are. They're budget Bond.
Do you
Wait.
mean that the cover is a dancer or that they're secretly a dancer?
Okay.
I'm pretending to be a hitman, but I'm actually just going
No,
to dance.
listen.
I just want to be a samba dancer.
Margareta Gertruda MacLeod, I've never pronounced that out.
Nee.
Nee Zell, better known by the stage name Matahari, Indonesian for sun and eye of the day, was a Dutch exotic dancer and courtesan who was convicted of being a spy for Germany during World War I. She was executed by firing squad in France. That's your mom.
That is picture-wise, literally not my mum, but yeah, that is my mum.
That was such an incredible list of countries in that.
Well, I'm gonna add another country to the
Okay,
mix here.
yeah.
Please.
So, mum, professional dancer, cruise ships. Met my dad in Kenya.
On a cruise.
No. So my dad was at this stage. So my dad went from the army to the police force in Switzerland. He was a border police officer.
my
Then
God.
he decided he didn't like it. Too many, I imagine. And then went.
On a Swiss border.
I think you'd be surprised. I mean, it's in the middle of everything, isn't it? So I guess there's probably quite a lot of people. I imagine a lot of people accidentally cross the Swiss border, and they are
And they get-
unforgiving. They are unforgiving.
And then get like
I mean, yeah, I haven't asked him.
you
We're
get
not allowed
just
to
turned
ask
into a
him.
pink mist.
She's
But it's- but
I
because-
would blows the
Because
early
they're so
warning
neutral,
horn.
it's one of those guns that pops out a white flag.
Yeah.
But it's still
you just have to
scary.
pretend. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
mime
yeah,
deaths.
yeah.
Paintball.
It's anvils and things. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
So wait. So
Uh-huh.
what are they
in
doing
order
in
to get
Kenya?
into the Swiss, in order to get in Switzerland, you have to stand on an X. And then whether or not they let you in, they either drop a piano on you or a tiny little piano on you.
And your
It's very
mom is from the
physical
UK.
comedy in
English?
Switzerland.
My mum is from Doncaster, South Yorkshire.
Okay.
Yes.
What a meeting of the
I know,
minds.
a real meeting. It's a real sort of diplomatic relationship.
And they're in
yeah.
Kenya because
So my dad was working as a scuba diving instructor in Kenya, and my mum had got
Kenya
a,
has a coastline because I learned this on Satara.
yes, Kenya has famously has a coastline.
Yeah.
And my mum had got a contract at the hotel that his diving centre was part of. And that's where they met.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know.
Was there like a moment? Was she taking a class with him? Were they in like the
Well, so this has been
staff meal?
this has been pointed out to me before because my mum's always like, oh, when I met your dad, he didn't speak a word of English.
Is she dancing at the hotel?
Yeah, she was dancing.
Okay.
Yeah, and then a friend of mine pointed out that means their relationship was purely sexual to begin with.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
I imagine it was, Doncaster and Switzerland. I don't want to reflect on what that could possibly involve sexually, but it clearly worked for them.
Milo will.
Yeah.
No.
Do you want to imagine what
Cuckoo in a
that could be
big
like?
Yorkshire.
Yeah, big.
Yeah.
It picked Doncaster a lot of coal. pit town, so maybe there's some charcoal involved.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
And anyway, they
Coal-fired fondue.
yes,
Wow.
yeah.
Here we go.
Now would
That
we're
would be
cooking with
quite
coal.
smoky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be very smoky
It'll be very smoky.
flavor.
Yeah. Imagine the guy just covered in coal dust bringing it to you, like an alpine chalet. There you go.
Mhm.
Coal-fired fondue.
Coal-fired fondue.
Just shoveling coal into the burner under your table. Being awful. You're way too hot.
Every day I run this coal-fired fondue restaurant in Switzerland to make a point about Mrs. Thatcher. I've long forgotten what it was. It's a confusing metaphor. I serve it to people at Davos as a reminder.
Blue Factory!